Okay, so it's obviously not a secret that a lot of foods that we eat today isn't natural. Either it's entirely lab created and filled with sugars and chemicals and ingredients that we can't even pronounce, but we love eating it anyways. And it's pumped with steroids and other things to increase the size. If anything has sugar in it, I don't care if it's natural, lab grown, or megally grown, I do not care. I am going to consume it. And yes, a lot of the times we're eating too much of these artificial foods. I mean, it could be bad for you. This is why I end up at the dentist pretty often, because I am totally addicted to sugar. I can't stop it. But you know, a lot of the foods that are marked like organic or nature, well, they don't actually exist in nature. Well, how's it going, you guys? I'm your host for this one, Landon Dalitzing. Welcome back to a brand new Most Amazing Top 10 video. I haven't been here much. I'm back though. There's been lots going on. Just a quick announcement. We just won a massive lawsuit. I'm gonna go into details about that pretty soon. I'm gonna do a standalone video. I'm gonna explain it for you guys. It's a lawsuit we've been in for the last like 2 or 3 years. It was a $2.3 million lawsuit. It was a huge win. I'm so excited for this. Head over to my Instagram if you guys want more details on that, at Landon Productions. Also letting you guys know of a brand new channel, Top 10 Central. Make sure you guys click right over here. Check out our newest video. The channel is killing it right now. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So let's see if you guys can help us get there. All right, let's get right into this video. I'm excited for this one. This is the top 10 scary foods that don't actually exist in nature. Growing things off in at number 10 is peaches. Over 6,000 years ago, they were originally only 3 different types of peaches, and none of them are even close to what we know as them, today and what they look like. The peaches that we're used to eating now are palm-sized, juicy, sweet, and entirely edible, other than the pit. Natural peaches, on the other hand, well, they have more of a salty, sweet, sour flavor, and the flesh was only about 64% edible. Since 4,000 BC, Chinese farmers started selectively breeding the most ideal peaches, and since then scientists have selected and genetically altered them to create the over 200 different types that we know of today. Taking number 9 spot, we have bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Did I even spell bananas right? I'm trying to sing that Gwen Stefani song, but I think I butchered it by not being able to spell bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay, so when I was doing the research for this video, I came across one really good point. You know how usually natural foods have some sort of variation in its color, texture, or taste? Well, bananas, they don't have that. When you peel them, they're exactly the same color every time. They have the same sweet taste and always have the very distinctive banana-y texture, if you guys know what I mean. And that's because every single banana that is sold today is genetically identical to one specific Cavendish banana. And by that I mean that they're cloned bananas. So we're eating like twins or triplets, or what do you call like millions of things that are the exact same. So pretty much we're eating a clone. Next up, number 8 is sweet corn. There's a reason why you've never seen big cobs of corn growing in the wild. Well, and that's because the corn that we love barbecuing on a summer day has also been altered dramatically from its original state in order to be more delicious and digestible to humans. Originally, corn cobs only grew about 3 inches long. I'm pretty sure corn now is a lot bigger than that. And they had a maximum of 12 kernels on it. Could you imagine? I would be starving at a barbecue. So I'm pretty glad they modified that one. Coming in number 7 is carrots. The reason that this favorite food of rabbits was genetically modified is actually pretty funny to me. And did you guys know that carrots for rabbits aren't actually the healthiest thing? Although Bugs Bunny, yeah. Originally, carrots were either purple or white and had a harder, more woody flavor to them. But then in the 1600s, the Dutch decided, we're gonna genetically modify them to become orange. Not for any benefit for the people who eat them, but the Dutch made carrots orange in order to match their flag. I mean, pretty interesting fact. And yeah, carrots are orange because the Dutch flag is orange. Today's number 6 spot goes to broccoli. I used to hate these as a kid. I'm starting to enjoy them now, and now I'm finding out that they're modified. Well, you might think broccoli is its own type of vegetable, right? But in reality, it's actually a man-made creation from several different types of cabbage. And the edible part that we eat is actually unblossomed flowers. You won't want to eat them once they do bloom though, because they give off a nasty sulfuric scent. And for number 5, we have cauliflower. In the same idea as broccoli, cauliflower is also a mashup of different types of cabbage. Apparently though, it's even more unnatural than broccoli is. It was around before broccoli though, and the invention of it dates back to the 12th and 13th century. I mean, how do we know these things. I barely know what happened in the year 2019. Next up, number 4, we have almonds. Okay, so wild almonds do exist, but do not eat them. Don't eat the wild ones. Eat the ones that are modified, the human-made ones. Eating the edible parts of the almond plant in the wild produces cyanide, which you know is literally known for killing people. The almonds that we eat today are domesticated variants of the sweetest type of almonds, but even then you won't find one that's still in its shell. Coming number 3 is gourds. Believe it or not, all gourds, including pumpkins and squash, used to be super tiny and extremely bitter. Less than 7,000 years ago, they began being bred to have more seeds, and later on, they were bred to include a larger variety of shapes, flavors, and types of flesh. And now they're a fall and winter staple, especially when it comes to carving scary faces in them. Can you imagine a little pumpkin, like you have to carve out like Spider-Man and your pumpkin's like 2 inches? It's just not gonna work, so we gotta modify those things. I bet early scientists never expected us to do that with their invention. Taking the number 2 slot on this video is strawberries. And before we talk about strawberries, guys, don't forget to check out our brand new channel, Top 10 Central. If you guys need to laugh, and make sure you guys head over there. We try to do our best to make you guys laugh. We're going through such a hard time right now, and I thought we would ease up. On this channel, we do scary content. On that channel, we're a lot lighter, and we do a lot of comedy. I'm on the channel, so make sure you guys go check that out, Top 10 Central, and go over there and put Landon sent me here. All right, getting back into strawberries on this list. Well, while the found in nature version of strawberries aren't actually too far off from what we enjoy today, they're definitely not the same thing. As recent as the mid 1700s, a large variety of wild strawberries was brought over to France. There it was crossbred extensively with other types of berries, and eventually the sweetest, juiciest, reddest berry we know today was created somewhat accidentally, but it's stuck, and I don't think anyone regrets it. And thinking about it now, I wonder what like the newest food is. What's the newest invention that we're picking up from the grocery store and we're like, oh my god, I didn't know that was just created 5 years ago. Like, can you imagine watermelons were new? And finally, number 1 is truffle oil. Okay, so this one has actually really surprised me. While I'm not sure there is natural truffle oil out there, apparently most of it's entirely artificial. A lot of the truffle oil consumed today, and I'm sure even more frequently now that it's, you know, more popular, is actually just olive oil with a compound called 2,4-dithionpantane added to it. Sometimes this compound is used in its natural form, its natural state, but other times it's made by separating it from petroleum. And now that you know that truffle oil will always smell like gasoline to you, well, no wonder, because it's such a divisive ingredient. Well, there you guys have it. I was your host for that one, Landon Do Not Sing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was the top 10 scary foods that don't actually exist in nature. Let us know what other videos you guys would like to see in the future in the comment section below. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.